Hey everybody, Chris Shaffer here with Team Pautzke. We are in Northern California with Rick Kennedy of Tightlines Guide Service. Rick is one of the veteran Kokanee guides actually in all of North America, and the reason why we're here is we're going to talk about making your own corn today. As you know, Pautzke makes their own FireCorn, 8 different colors, but some guys, they do what? They still want to go old school.
Old school.
Is there a reason for it? Does it still work? What do you think?
I think part of it, well, yeah, it still works, and I think it's just in your blood. You know, back in the old days when we first, Kokanee was in a big craze. A lot of guys were making their own little Kokanee bugs and mixing their own corn with all different kinds of concoctions, and some of it worked and some of it didn't. And it's kind of the root, so people still like to mix their own corn. It makes them feel good when they catch something after they make it, you know. So
what we're going to do today is we're going to show you how Rick and how many other guides use our very own FireCure to make your own corn. We're going to go through the process. It's very simple, very easy to do, and if you want to use your own corn instead of buying pre-made, pre-dyed, pre-cured corn like we already have, we're going to show you exactly what to do, how to do it in a quick, easy format. Let's see what Rick does.
Okay, so we're going to go through the process I use to make the corn. Basically, the most valuable tool you can have, Ziploc bag, gallon Ziploc bag. It comes in really handy here. You're going to make a big mess, and it's easier to throw this bag away than try to clean something up. So we take a can of white Shoepeg corn. That's the famous corn that everybody thinks you need for Kokanee. Take the Shoepeg corn, dump it in the bag, juice and all. Don't worry about getting the juice out. Some of the guys in the old days used to drain the juice. Okay, we're going to do that. We're going to take about a tablespoon of the FireCure. I'm using red here. This is pink, natural. This is the red we're going to use now. You know, it's kind of personal preference on the color. I'm kind of fond of the reds or the pinks. Anyway, take about a 1 tablespoon of the FireCure, dump it in here, just like that. Now, if you notice, it looks kind of dry. Okay, so we take about a half a cup of water. Now, one of the things that I'm pretty particular about is the type of water that I use. Either dip the water out of the lake if you're out on the water, use a bottle of water, something like this. But what you don't want to do is use tap water that's got chlorine in it. Same thing when you're brining your baits. But anyway, about a half a cup of water, dump it in here like so. Okay, I usually try to get some of the air out. Make sure it's sealed up good. Mix it up like so. Make sure you get it all mixed up. I kind of roll it up like so. Throw it in your refrigerator or your cooler, just like that. Wait overnight. Once you're the next day, you take this, you open it up carefully, and you got a lot of guys will use a strainer. But what we'll do is just basically drain the liquid off. Your corn will be a brilliant red or pink, whatever color you're using. Then what I do is I take it, I lay some paper towels out, 4 or 5 thick at least. After I drain the liquid off as much as I can, I'll lay it on that paper towel and just kind of pat it dry. After I got it patted dry, I put it in a container similar to this one here, or some guys will still use a Ziploc bag. Now this here is a finished product. Okay, after I get the corn back in there, I take the nectar, shake it real good so the stuff settles. And it's kind of personal preference on how much nectar you put in there. This already has nectar in it, so I'm gonna put some more, which would be a little too much for my taste, but some guys like it that way. I do about like that. Mix it up. Seal it. Keep it cold in your cooler, and it's ready to fish.
Okay, now that we've seen the final product of what it's like to cure your own corn with Pautzke's FireCure, we're going to talk a little bit about FireCorn. Now, FireCorn has been out a long time now. It is no longer a secret in the Kokanee industry. Rick, why buy FireCorn? Why make your own corn? What's the difference here?
Well, let's go over the homemade stuff first.
Okay.
First of all, like I said at the beginning, it kind of gives the angler that is used to making it old school, doing their own concoctions, gives you that feeling of doing your own thing, making your own product. You can, from this point, we added nectar. That's really all I do to it. Some guys will add other stuff to it, anise or something like that. So there's no limitations. You can do whatever you want. Okay. The disadvantage to this corn is basically one thing: you got to keep it cool. Yeah, it spoils. It spoils. You're going to need to use it up. Keep it in the refrigerator, ice chest when you're in the boat. You can't just leave it sit out in the sun. It's going to go bad. FireCorn, on the other hand, when FireCorn came out, it was like the answer to our prayers, because you don't have to worry about the ice chest, the cooler. I leave it in the gun on my boat for all season long, and you open it up, it's ready to go.
Keep in mind, when you're talking about FireCure, there's 8 different colors available. Not only the 8 different colors, the corn is cooked prior to you buying it. It is cured, cooked, scented, and dyed for you. All the homework is done. You don't need to get your hands messy. Pretty simple, right? Pretty simple.
One of the things I also do, Chris, is I still even mess with this a little bit. I'll take a little bit of nectar once in a while, add a little nectar to it, just to kind of sweeten it up. And they both produce fish. We caught fish on both of them today.
Reason why guys like nectar so much for kokanee: nectar is 100% balls of fire egg juice. Nectar has been used for decades of guys when they're allowed to chum for kokanee in certain areas. You want to chum them up, get them in from a long ways. You have egg juice, salts, sugars, bite stimulants, everything in there. So adding nectar to anything will never hurt you. Get out there, try it today.